Alright, I know you're probably tired of these by now, but I appreciate y'all bearing with me. I have another memoir for you guys today. I'm sorry, I was on a memoir kick, I guess. But today I'm reviewing a memoir on Audrey Hepburn. Unfortunately, I could not find the cover of the one I read because apparently she has a lot of them. So today's little visual aid that I put here is just going to be non-existent. So anyway, as much as I hate to say it, I don't have a lot to say, honestly. I mean, it's memoir. It goes it goes through her childhood and her life and places that she had lived, which there was a pretty good bit of them, I'm pretty sure. So it tells of some of her roles that she had, and of course, obviously, if you know anything about her, she's obviously Breakfast at Tiffany's, My Fair Lady. Something about, I don't remember a lot of them, but anything I've seen her in, I've loved, obviously. So, and it goes through how she did charity work and how she loved to do charity work, and even up into her old age, she was trying to do charity. And then, of course, the book obviously eventually tells how and when she died in 1993, which I don't know why, but I thought she died sooner than that. She died the same year my parents got married. Which is weird. Like, I don't know why, but I thought she died sooner than that. But either way, so it was obviously not from her point of view. Be kind of weird since, as I just said, she died in 1993. So I'm weird, but I prefer memoirs from that person's point of view. So I mean, obviously this one would have been kind of weird, but it's just how I am. I find them easier to read if they're from that person's point of view. Does that make sense? So anyways, I will still give you the dates of when I started and finished it. So I started it on March 4th, and I finished it on March 20th. So took me a pretty good amount of the month of March to finish it. Not just because of how hard it was for me to read often at the time with my work schedule, but it also had really long chapters, and as I've said before, that just kind of throws me off. I don't like really long chapters. The longer the chapter, the more you lose me. And then some of it, honestly, I didn't see the point of, so I found it unnecessary. So I found myself skimming chapters more than actually reading. But overall, the parts I did read were actually pretty good, and I enjoyed it. But y'all know how this goes. Y'all know I don't keep memoirs, and as much as I love Audrey Hepburn, this one was no different. So this one obviously went to McKay's. So I don't know. It wasn't my favorite memoir I've read of anybody. But it was, like I said, the parts that I did read that were somewhat I felt necessary. It was a pretty decent read, but it just, like I said, long chapters, and it had a lot of unnecessary stuff in it, in my opinion. But either way, that's neither here or there. So I guess with that being said, that's all I got, and that's my review of Audrey Hepburn.